I dare you to visit these places. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are taking a trip to Italy, not your average travel vlog. No, today we're counting down the 5 most dangerous tourist destinations in Italy. We're talking about places so insane, so mind-blowingly risky, that just visiting them is a challenge in itself. I literally can't believe these places are open to the public. Active volcanoes that could blow at any second, hiking trails that crumble into the sea, roads so crazy that driving on them is an extreme sport. It's going to be absolutely wild. Before we jump into this madness, I have a challenge for you. Can we get 100,000 likes on this video in the first 24 hours? Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit subscribe with notifications on, because you are not going to want to miss the crazy videos we have coming up. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the Amalfi Coast. Now, you've probably seen pictures of this place all over Instagram. It looks like a paradise, right? Stunning cliffs, beautiful blue water, colorful little towns stacked on the hillsides. It's one of the most famous coastlines in the entire world. But what the pictures don't show you is the sheer terror of actually getting around this place. The main road, the Strada Statale 163, is one of the most insane roads I have ever seen in my life. It's barely wide enough for 2 tiny European cars to squeeze past each other. On one side, you have a solid rock wall going straight up. On the other side, a sheer vertical drop straight down into the Mediterranean Sea. And get this, for huge stretches of the road, there are no guardrails. Nothing. Just a few feet of asphalt between your car and a 100-foot plunge. Every single turn is a blind corner, and you have massive tour buses coming at you, taking up the entire road. The drivers here are, let's just say, overconfident. They drive like they're in a Fast and Furious movie, which is the last thing you want when you're teetering on the edge of a cliff. Tourists pull over anywhere, climb barriers, lean out for the perfect selfie. Every year, there are stories of cars going over the edge or people falling from viewpoints. It's so dangerous they ration who can use it with odd even plate days, just to make it slightly less deadly. It's not a relaxing coastal drive, it's a white-knuckle survival experience. Coming in at number 4, we have the hiking trails of Cinque Terre. This place looks like it was created by AI. Impossibly perfect. 5 stunning villages clinging to the cliffs linked by scenic trails. It sounds amazing, right? But here's the secret. These trails can be deceptively dangerous. They have a nasty habit of disappearing. The main Sentiero Azzurro, carved into the coastal cliffs. For centuries, it was the only link between villages. These paths are old and constantly battling nature. The biggest danger? Unstable cliffs, rock falls, landslides. One minute you're on a path, the next the path is gone into the sea. Sections get closed so often it's almost guaranteed. They close them for good reason. People have been seriously injured and even killed by falling rocks or slipping on unstable ground. Even when open, the trails are extremely challenging. Narrow, uneven, steep, thousands of stone steps. Tourists see pretty pics and think it's a casual stroll. Hiking in flip-flops or slick sneakers. Terrible idea. Park authorities have started fining people for improper footwear. They'll ticket you for flip-flops. Wear proper hiking boots. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Weather flips fast and crowds add risk. Easy to get jostled off balance. Cinque Terre is breathtaking, but it hides real dangers. Check conditions before you go, and respect the trails, or this dream hike can turn into a nightmare. Alright, for our number 3 spot, we are literally sailing to an island that is an active volcano. This is Stromboli. It's part of the Aeolian Islands off the coast of Sicily. It's one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. Constantly erupting for nearly 2,000 years, they call it the lighthouse of the Mediterranean. You'd think a volcano that blasts every 15-20 minutes would be off limits, right? Wrong. It's a massive tourist destination. People flock here to hike the volcano at night for the up-close eruption experience. At the top, you stand near the crater as it spits molten rock into the sky. The danger is obvious and immediate. Usually there are small, regular explosions, but larger paroxysms can strike with little warning. In 2019, a major explosion killed a hiker and sent tourists running. You aren't allowed to summit without a licensed guide, but even with a guide, risk is never zero. You have to wear a helmet, have a headlamp, and be in good physical condition. The hike is brutal. The summit air is full of sulfurous gases like sulfur dioxide, harmful, especially if you have respiratory issues. A sudden wind shift can engulf the group in poisonous gas. Even regular activity throws lapilli, hot fragments. That's why helmets matter. It's primal, raw, terrifyingly beautiful, and you're in the firing line. Stromboli is high risk, high reward. Go in with a full understanding of the dangers. This isn't a theme park, it's an unpredictable force of nature. Alright guys, taking the number 2 spot is the big brother of Stromboli, the king of European volcanoes, Mount Etna. The tallest active volcano in Europe and one of the most active in the world. Unlike Stromboli's predictable puffs, Etna can be diverse and violent. Lava flows, ash columns, even pyroclastic flows. The nearby city of Catania has been threatened and damaged by eruptions. Yet it's a huge attraction. Cable car, then Unimog trucks into a lunar landscape. From there, you hike with a guide toward the summit craters, danger on a whole other scale. Weather can flip from sunny to whiteout with gale-force winds and zero visibility. Sudden steam-driven explosions can happen with no warning. In 2017, tourists and a BBC crew were injured. Even without eruption, the ground is treacherous. Abrasive rock, shifting scree, deep crevasses and lava tubes can swallow the unwary. Fumaroles releasing hot, toxic gases are everywhere. Expert guides and monitoring help, but they can't predict everything. Etna is vast, with several summit craters and hundreds of vents. A new fissure can open anywhere. It feels like another planet, black, red, and desolate. Awe-inspiring, humbling, and demanding absolute respect. You're on a living, breathing mountain that creates and destroys on a massive scale. One of Europe's most dangerous adventures. Etna earns number 2. And here it is. The number 1 most dangerous tourist destination in Italy. It's not the most active or the tallest, but it's the most dangerous because 3 million people live in its shadow. In 79 AD, Vesuvius buried Pompeii and Herculaneum in one of history's most catastrophic eruptions, a superheated surge of gas, ash, and rock moving over 100 miles per hour, instant death in its path. Vesuvius is active. Its last major eruption was in 1944. Scientists say it's in repose, the calm before the storm, overdue for a major eruption. An eruption today would be almost unimaginable, one of the worst natural disasters in modern history. And yet, you can drive most of the way and hike to the rim, staring into the caldera that destroyed Pompeii. Steep, unstable slopes, landslides, toxic gas vents, risks even without eruption. Italy has a detailed red zone plan, over 600,000 people. They even offer $30,000 to relocate. Few take it. Families live, work, and raise kids under this looming threat every day. Visiting Vesuvius is bizarre, its fame is mass death, and it's expected to do so again. The view is breathtaking, but you can't ignore what could be unleashed. For sheer catastrophic potential, Vesuvius is number 1. And that is our countdown of the 5 most dangerous tourist destinations in Italy. From the terrifying cliffside roads of the Amalfi Coast to the literal time bomb that is Mount Vesuvius, these places are absolutely insane. It makes you respect the power of nature and think twice about that perfect selfie. Which one of these do you think is the craziest? I want to hear from you guys. Comment below which you'd never, ever visit, or which one you'd go to first. If you've been to any of these spots, share your story. Did you feel the danger? Did you have a close call? Or tell us another dangerous place in Italy we missed? Let's get a huge conversation going. I want to read all your experiences. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are an absolute legend. Remember the challenge. Let's smash that like button. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next crazy video. It's going to be even bigger than this one. We'll see you in the next video.